Welcome everyone. Here we are at the third match going on between Jaipur Dolphins versus Joburg Jets. We are about to start this third match, and in a moment I would also tell you which team have won the toss and what they have elected to do. Joburg here have won the toss and they have elected to field first. This was a pull shot, a very good timing, and the ball went right into the boundary through the radial route. I'm sorry, first bounce, one bounce and into the fence. So it was a 4 on the very first delivery. Tian Marais is the bowler. Dipanshu Foray and Ziol Alam have opened the inning. Yes, it's a 6 towards the long on boundary. So 2 boundaries on the very first 2 balls. First one was a 4 and this one even bigger through the aerial route. It's a big 6 towards the commentary box. Tian Marais, not a very good welcome of him by Jaipur Dolphins. Of course, for them it's a great beginning. 10 runs on the first 2 delivery. This time again, I guess it's going to be a boundary. It looks dicey. I guess it's a good save by the fielder in the deep. 2 runs, however, have been taken on this particular ball. 3 balls bowled, 12 runs already in this over. Next delivery, left arm round the wicket. This time by Tian Marais, played towards the fine leg boundary and the fielder could not save it. Another boundary. This is going to be a big over. 16 runs already in the first 4 balls. Not a very good start. This is not what Joburg Jets would have expected. Last delivery of this first over, and this time played with soft hands towards the mid-wicket area. Fielder running towards the ball to stop it, and 1 run came on the last delivery of this first over. It's 17 already in the first over. Big over for Jaipur Dolphins. Not so good for the confidence of Tian Marais. He conceded 17 runs in his first over of 5 balls. This is the first inning, and let's have a look at the projected score. It is showing us 340. Of course, Joburg Jets will try their level best to lower down this particular run rate, and it will be, of course, very difficult for the batting team to maintain this particular run rate throughout this inning. See, it may happen, anything can happen in cricket, but if we get a little realistic, a little practical, then of course maintaining such huge run rate in all the overs is not that easy. This is the beginning of the second over, and started with a wide. Sifiso Lethabo Pila is now bowling in the second over, first over of his spell. First delivery was a wide. 1 run added to the extras. Dipanshu is on strike facing Sifiso, bowling right arm over the wicket. This time a short delivery and a beautiful shot. He pulled it, he hammered it towards the mid-wicket area, and the ball went into the boundary with a single bounce only. Dipanshu is looking so aggressive. He has cleared his intentions, I believe. 22 runs already in just 7 deliveries. Again, this time a better delivery. Dipanshu pushed it towards the backward point area. There's a fielder in the deep to collect the ball. 1 run easily coming on the second delivery of this over. That leads Ziol Alam to come on strike. Will be facing a very first delivery of his inning. So far he has not faced even a single delivery. Will be facing Sifiso. Next delivery. This time he wanted to hit it towards covers. The bat took a thick edge and went towards the backward point area. Fielder in the deep to collect that ball. one run on this particular delivery as well. Joburg Jets have won the toss and they have elected to field first. And this time, it's a huge six towards the covers boundary. Not an easy shot to play. It was a half volley. The batsman took the advantage of some extra width. Took his time, got into the position early. And he made it look very simple. Dipanshu is on fire, already on 29 after facing just 9 deliveries. He has some other plans. Wonderful start for Jaipur Dolphins. This time it was a much better delivery by Sifiso. And with that particular dot ball, second over is gone, and after 2 overs the score of Jaipur Dolphins is 30 for no loss. Dipanshu, a strike rate of 290 for Dipanshu. Ziol has faced 1 ball only so far. He's already off the mark on that very first delivery of him. This is the beginning of the third over, and this time I really don't know what exactly happened on that particular delivery. If we go for a replay, we will have a better idea. Oh, beautiful Yorker. No answer for that particular delivery. Batsman completely got beaten. A perfect Yorker. Pitched right into the crease of the batter. And the batter was not at all looking ready for that particular delivery. Have a look at the replay. What an unplayable delivery that was. Just have a look at the replay. In the slow motion. See, perfect Yorker. What can you expect more than this? This was utter brilliance by the bowler Lesigo, bowling first over of his spell and getting wicket in the first over itself. This particular ball was a treat to watch. First wicket finally goes down on a score of 30. Ziaul Alam got unfortunate on that particular delivery. See, there are certain types of deliveries that are really difficult for any kind of batsman. It's not just about any batsman, but I'm including almost all kinds of batsmen. What can you do about a perfect Yorker? Either you can stop it, either you can save yourself, but hitting on these kind of deliveries is always a risky choice. Ziaul Alam tried to play a shot towards the onside, and I guess that was a kind of mistake on this particular delivery. The batsman pushed it towards the square leg area. Fielder very quick on the ball. Batters could get a chance to take a single only. Manoj Yadav is the new batsman after the wicket fall of Ziaul Alam. Already off the mark and currently on strike as well, facing the last delivery of this third over. Lesigo, right arm over. It was a high full toss delivery, played absolutely straight. Let's see. Yeah, easy for the fielder to collect, and it's a no ball as well. So 1 run of this particular no ball will be added to the extras, and 1 run that the batters have taken while running between the wickets. So 2 runs on this particular ball, and the bowler will have to bowl again. Lesigo, so far bowling good in this over, has conceded only 4 runs and has already taken 1 wicket. That the only wicket that the team has lost. And this time, it's a huge 6, absolutely straight. The glass was almost about to be broken. If you have a look at the replay, see how close that ball was to the glass of the commentary box. I guess it was only a couple of inches away. Done with 3 overs. Jaipur Dolphins is on 40 for 1. Dipanshu continuously hitting boundaries. No impact on him. He has set his mind already. Manoj Yadav taking that single and giving the strike back to Dipanshu, who is already on 36 after facing only 12 balls. On bowling attack is Sean Robin, bowling first over of his spell, 4th over of this inning. And this time back of the hand delivery and hit it towards the fine leg area. No fielder was there to stop that ball. Easy 4 runs coming for Jaipur Dolphins. Dipanshu not applying strength on every ball. He's using his mind. He's using the momentum of the pace of the bowlers as well. Indeed a very good skill to show on the ground. He has come on 40 in just 13 deliveries. And this time too much outside of the off stump. Yes, it's a wide given by the umpire. 1 more run added to the extras. Sean Robin, the medium fast bowler. This time the ball kept a little low. The batter has hit it towards the deep mid-wicket area. Fielder is there to collect it. Only 1 run. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. 6 runs already conceded. 42 of 15 is the individual score of Dipanshu for it. And now on strike is Manoj Yadav playing on 3 after facing 3 deliveries. And this time a very good shot towards the extra cover boundary. Only 1 run. This is the first inning of this 3rd match. Jaipur Dolphins versus Joburg Jets. To all the people who are watching us live, I request all of you to please give a like and share this particular live stream with your friends and all known people. At the same time, you can comment and show us your excitement and share your views in the comment section. We are done with the 4th over as well. The last ball, we saw a single coming on that particular ball. 4 overs gone and Jaipur Dolphins is on 49 after losing 1 wicket. Dipanshu looking strong since the beginning. He's already on 43 of just 16 balls. Manoj Yadav on the other hand is playing on 4 after facing 4 deliveries, maintaining a strike rate of 100. Lesigo coming back and continuing his spell in the previous over. He was a little expensive, conceded 10 runs but also took 1 wicket. So we can't complain much from him because this is the only wicket that Joburg Jets has taken, and with the help of Lesigo. Bowling in this 5th over, Dipanshu is on strike playing on 43 of 17. This time shorter length ball. Not a very good connection. The timing could have been better, but you will get 4 runs. The ball running very fast towards the boundary. No scope for any fielder whatsoever to stop that particular ball. Let's have a look at the replay. It was a shorter length ball and good shot selection by Dipanshu, taking the advantage of the pace, the momentum of that particular ball, and he basically gave a direction only to that particular ball, and rest of the things done by the ball itself. Now playing on 47, only 3 runs away, and with that 450 is also up for Jaipur Dolphins. This time a half volley delivery towards the onside, and it seems to be a huge six towards the coconut. Oh, all right. So it looked like a huge six to me. Wrong analysis by me, maybe. It was in the ground only. A catch dropped by the fielder in the deep. Fortunate the Panshu got saved. Two more deliveries to go in this fifth over. 54 for 1 already. Projected score is showing us 235 this time. Batsman got beaten on this ball. It was a little slower one by Lesigo and a little outside as well of the off stump. The batsman had to go towards the ball. No connection of the bat with the ball. Last delivery of this fifth over. This time almost a good length delivery. Very well placed towards the point area. Fielder in the deep collecting it. 1 run taken easily, and with this 1 run with the single, we are done with the fifth over as well. After 5 overs, Jaipur Dolphins is on 55 for the loss of 1 wicket. It was a good over by Lesigo. He conceded 6 runs only in this previous over. Dipanshu is on 48 of just 19 balls. Manoj Yadav on the other hand playing on 5 after facing 6 balls. Almost a Yorker delivery. Sean Robin bowling second over of his spell. This is the 6th over started of this first inning. On strike is Dipanshu, back again to face the next delivery. Only 2 runs away from his half century. 48 of just 19 balls. He is having his good time. This time the ball was a little low, but very well played by Dipanshu towards the long on boundary. Single taken. Strike comes back to Manoj Yadav. Sean Robin so far bowling decently. Of course, Joburg Jets continuously looking for wickets. They have taken 1 wicket, but there's an appeal of Cotton behind and given out. So second wicket goes down. Manoj Yadav now has to depart. He could score only 6 runs of 8 deliveries. Going back to the pavilion, 57 for 2 now is the score of Jaipur Dolphins. Exactly what I was saying, that Sean Robin was bowling decently, but at the same time, wicket was the need of the hour for his team, and that's what exactly happened. First wicket for Sean Robin and second wicket gone down for Jaipur Dolphins. One good thing about Jaipur Dolphins is that Dipanshu is still looking good. He's looking solid. He's playing his own game, not relying on boundaries completely. At the same time, he's rotating the strike as well, which is an indication of a very good batsman. New batsman is Shakil Haider. Shakil on strike facing Sean Robin. Next delivery, a low full toss delivery, and Shakil is off the mark on the very first ball of his inning. Strike going back to Dipanshu, who is only 1 run away from his half century. This time almost a good length delivery, coming back in and played with a straight bat, ball going towards the mid-wicket area. Easily collected by the fielder, no problem whatsoever. 1 run taken on that ball, and with that single, I guess the score has not been updated because it's a 50 most probably for Dipanshu. Yes, it's a 50, that's why he is going back to the pavilion, because as per the rules, a batsman cannot continue after hitting a 50. So the batsmen have to get retired so that chances can be given to the new batsman as well. A very good inning by Dipanshu, worth applauses. 50 of just 21 balls. Current score of Jaipur Dolphins is 58 for 2. Dipanshu went back to the pavilion. He was playing so good. And let's see who's the new batsman going to take the charge of batting this time. Will be on strike. Nice delivery, almost a short line delivery. A little outside of the off stump. Batsman wanted to play it towards the covers point area, but no connection whatsoever. Again a short line delivery. This time a good back foot punch played towards the covers, and 1 run coming on this ball. This time a miss hit, wanted to play towards covers, but ball took an inside edge and went towards the square leg area. 1 run on this ball as well. Again a short line delivery. Outside off stump. Batsman wanted to take complete advantage of it, but not a very good timing. Ball didn't go into the gap. Fielder collecting it. So the batters will have to be satisfied with 1 run only. Again a short line delivery, and this time let's see. Yes, it's a wide, leaving the leg stump behind. Ball was too far from the batsman. He tried to hit a pull shot, but the line was not at all good. It was way too far from the reach of the batsman. 1 run will be added to the extras. The bowler will have to bowl again. Also, there is some sort of confusion going on. Maybe one of the fielders thought that there was some contact of the ball with the shoulders of that particular batsman. And this time the ball was in the air, but way too far from the reach of the wicket keeper. Fortunate batsman got saved, and with this dot ball we're done with the 6th over as well. Beginning of the 8th over. Left arm round the wicket, almost a fuller length delivery. He has played it towards the wide long off boundary. Fielder all set to collect the ball. Scope of 1 run only. Strike rotated. This time a short run delivery, again way too outside of the off stump. He has played it towards the third man area. It could be a difficult chase for the fielder. He could not stop it, and it's a boundary. 4 more runs coming for the batsman. And because of some technical glitch, the score is not being updated, which will be updated very soon. Again a short line delivery. Again the batter wanted to play it towards the third man area. He wanted to play it fine but could not. So the fielder collecting the ball easily and the batsmen are restricted for a single only. Let's have a look at the replay. It was an overpitch delivery and of course it was very difficult. Now this time a forward defense by the batsman giving some respect to the bowler. Of course it was a good delivery. And with this respectful delivery, with this dot ball, we are done with this over. Beginning of the ninth over, if I'm not wrong, as the score is not updated yet because of some technical issues. First delivery, single taken on that particular ball. This is probably ninth over of this first inning. Medium pacer, short length ball, a thick outside edge and ball running quickly towards the third man boundary. Fielder was way too far from the reach of the ball. No scope for him to stop the ball. Boundary on the second ball of this over. Jaipur Dolphins versus Joburg Jets. For all the viewers who are joining in new, and this time it's a beautiful hit. He has played it towards the cow corner and the ball is gone over the boundary through aerial route. It's a big six. Just have a look at the replay. It was pure timing. A treat to watch. Just look at that shot. The batsman came into his position very quickly. He judged the line and length so quickly. And in result, with the help of some pure timing, we saw a beautiful six towards the cow corner boundary. Yeah, so I was telling each and every one of you who all are our viewers that Jaipur Dolphins versus Joburg Jets is going on. Joburg Jets won the toss and they have elected field first. In result, we are seeing this score. Soon we are going to update the latest score. Single on this ball. Strike rotated. Alright, so joining back. Here we have now the updated score. Ninth over going on. As I had expected, my prediction was right. 2 runs on this particular ball. Great running between the wickets by both the batsmen, Shakil Haider and Syed Mukammal Ali. Let's have a look at the replay. It was an appeal for the LBW, but I guess there was some sort of connection of the bat before the ball was hitting the pads, and good running between the wickets. 2 runs on that particular ball shows the skills of both the batsmen, how quickly they ran, because the ball was not too far from the crease and the fielder's reach. 9 overs gone and the score is 87 for 2. Previous over was being bowled by Tian Marais, and he has been expensive so far in the previous 2 overs of his spell. He has already conceded 27 runs, has not been able to take even a single wicket. Let's see how he bowls in his next over. And this time he has pulled it towards the cow corner area, fielder in the deep, and the batsman satisfied with a single only. This is the beginning of the 10th over. Both the batters are looking promising, especially Syed Mukammal Ali. Syed Mukammal Ali playing some good hands, and this time again a lofted shot. He has played it towards the cow corner area, but a very good catch by the fielder in the deep. Exceptional effort. We will surely go for a replay and let's see how he took that brilliant catch. Let's have a look and see how he made that catch look really easy. He was running towards the ball. These kind of catches are not that easy as they look, as they appear from the outside. Third wicket goes down for Jaipur Dolphins on a score of 88. And Shakil Haider has lost his wicket. He wanted to hit a maximum. He wanted to clear the boundary through the aerial route, but couldn't get successful at that. And finally, I was talking about Tian Marais. He was a little expensive in the previous 2 overs, but finally he took his first wicket. Ashish Anjan is the new batsman taking the charge, facing Tian Marais. Over with ball, outside off stump, and the batsman has hit it towards the deep covers area, fielder collecting it. 1 run on that ball. Ashish Anjan already off the mark. He's a talent from Gurgaon, a brilliant player, getting the opportunity to play for Jaipur Dolphins and being a partner of Syed Mukammal Ali, who is already looking so good. Syed Mukammal Ali playing on 20 of 11 balls, and this was probably the last ball of this over, if I'm not wrong. Yes, so we are done with the 10th over as well, and after 10 overs, Jaipur Dolphins is on 91 for the loss of 3 wickets. Ashish Anjan, the local player, but a talented player, showing his talent in this particular tournament, that is last man stands for you, playing for Jaipur Dolphins. 91 for 3. Syed Mukammal Ali looking strong on 20 after facing 11 balls. On the other hand, Ashish Anjan, who is a relatively new batsman, playing on 2 after facing 2 deliveries only. So we are halfway through in this first inning. 10 overs gone. 91 for 3 is the score. Projected score, easy calculation. It's showing us 182. Exactly a double of 91. So far, Jaipur Dolphins looking good. However, they have lost some wickets, but if they continue for a practice, if they go for a decent amount of partnership, then I can say that Jaipur Dolphins can surely make a big score and put their opponents in pressure.
A very good start there from the Jaipur Dolphins. 91 for 3 after 10 overs. They'll be chuffed with that. Looks like it could be big score on the cards for them. Projected score is 182, but they keep on going. Could be more like 200. Joburg Jets have had their chances in the field. 2 drop catches. They've bowled with determination and gusto. They need to keep going here. They need to strike and break through. A few tactical errors here and there. Occasionally the third man's been too wide. I think with the spinners they could move around the fine leg, have a squarer field, so to speak. It's a lovely delivery there by Letabo. He's tossed that one up too much there. It's in the gap. It's a lovely shot on the ground. Big shout out to the Ken Park Taverners, who are sponsors of KPT Joburg Jets. It's a good take there by Pete. Letabo straying down the leg side. Ashish Anja on strike. He's on 6 from 5. It's well bowled. Great bowling. Very good start there by Letabo Gulwa. Tian Maria coming on to bowl. His final over. He's been one of the stars for the Joburg Jets. Real gem of a player. That's huge. That's 6 runs. He's dropped it too short there. And Syed Ali doesn't miss out. Rocked back and pulled it for a healthy 6. Jaipur, the top of their pool. If they win with the bonus point victory here, they go to second on the overall standings. We'll just see them be the number 2 seeds, which is what they'll want. They'll want to avoid the Delhi Lions and go straight into the quarterfinals. Delhi Lions have finished number 1 with 30 points. And they've looked an incredible outfit with bat and ball. So this is the final match of Group E taking place. We've got the round of 16 later today, which will be the second place finishers battling it out for a berth in the quarterfinals. It's a lovely shot there. It's into the wind though, and it's just, oh, and it's another drop catch. He should have had that. Oh dear me. very windy out there, but he's got to do better than that. The Jets need to get around their players here, build the confidence. Seems to be lacking. There's 3 drop catches now. That's Letabo there in the deep. It's a good arm. He needs to keep his head up. I think Nishan Kishore is making a mistake. They should have given Letabo another over. He's bowled so well there, especially after he's just dropped it. You want to back your players. Nishan Kishore has gone for a bit of tap as well, so just 14 runs from his first over, and Gulwa bowled so well the over before. That's another boundary. No, straight to the fielder there. It's a poor throw there from Gulwa. Kishore charging in. A little bit of swing inside there. I think it's going down leg. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it looks like it was sliding down leg. Bowling good in duckers. Finds the outside edge there. Leading edge. This is better from Nishan. Score is 1-1-1, so I think everyone needs to be on one leg. Nelson, 2 balls to come. Can he pick up a wicket here? Much needed wicket. Oh, that's a good shout. That's a better shout. And he's given him. That one was much straighter. Interesting times. Projected scores 173. Joburg Jets can get them. Push that score down to 165. They'll fancy themselves chasing it down. So to all those that were on one leg, hope you're still on one leg for this next delivery. One brings 2, as they say. Well bowled. Dot ball. Still on Nelson. So much better over there for Kishore, picking up the wicket and just going for 6 runs. Letabo Gulwa back into the attack. And I think he's got his fielders wrong here. He needs a fielder right on that big floodlight post. I mean, he's got a backward square leg. You can move him around. They can make, I mean, The long off needs to go straighter and cover needs to go straighter. I'd like to see him come around the wicket here. Hit him on the... It's too full there, it's a good shot. This ball batted from Ashish Anja. He's on 18 from 11 now. This is where the Joburg Jets, I just said that he needs the straighter mid-off there. It's gone straight there where he should have been. Not bowling badly here, just getting the field settings wrong. With this field now, he's got it pretty much bang on, but I think he should come around the wicket here. Gautam on strike, new batsman. So it's a crucial moment in the game here. 6 overs to go. The Joburg Jets need to keep fighting here because they don't want to let it run away from them. Projected scores back up to 179. They need to pull it back here. It's a very wide delivery there. Oh, and that's a full toss. Needs to find his length and line. Too loose this over so far. Need to be disciplined, the Joburg Jets here. Some very dangerous Jaipur Dolphins. Loose again, that's 3 more runs for Jaipur Dolphins. Can't be bowling so many wides at this level. Last ball of the over here for Kishore. It's a better length and line there from Nishan. It's a good ball, just the one. At the end of the 15th over, the score is 133 for 4. Wickets in hand here for the Dolphins. 5 overs left. We'd expect them to kick on here and start playing very aggressive cricket. Good start by Lesejo Koklobana. Dot ball, it's good stuff. Get a few more of those, put the batsman under pressure. They're going to be looking for the big shots now. Great pace there, it's beautiful pace through the air. Oh, that's out. Can you believe it? It's crazy scenes there. He's bowled a wide and they've settled for a run. The keeper's had it in his hands. He's thrown it at the stumps. And as the batsman's left his crease, the bails have come off. He's left too early. Silly mistake by the Dolphins there. Criminal, in fact. Not necessary. It's just not being aware of the situation and paying attention. Good keeping by Pete Smith. If you're interested in this format, log on to lastmanstands.com/join. Register your interest to join a team or register your own side. We've got leagues all around the world. Over 200,000 players. 13 countries. 10,000 teams participating in this tournament. So Lesejo Koklobana picks up a run out there off the wide. Two balls to come in this over. New batsman on strike. On the legs again. He's got a ball outside off and it's a no ball. Oh dear, that's the second penalty ball of the over. Really shouldn't be overstepping. Our last ball for Lesejo here. It's a good bumper. Unlucky not to get a wicket there. Batsman did not have control of that. So that's the end of his third. He's got figures of 2 for 24. The score is 141 for 5 after 16 overs. Projected score 176. New bowler is Lasifo Latabopila. It's well bowled. Oh, half a chance there. Difficult chance. Asking questions. Safiso Good bowling. Let's have a look at this replay here. So difficult that. Just a bit too straight there. Needs to be bowling outside off stump. Same again. Really is bowling the wrong lines. No margin for error. He should be bowling on just outside the off stump there. If he gets it wrong, it's not going to be a wide. It's also the hardest line to hit. Anything straight these batsmen are going to go for. They like it on their legs. Oh, again, it's another wide. Drop that one short, just the one. The runs keep on coming for Jaipur Dolphins. Ashish Anja is on 29 of 18. Faisal Ahmed is on 9 of 6. Scores 149 for 5, 3 overs to go. Oh, it's an awful delivery. I don't know what's happened there. Just the 4. Lucky it's not a no ball. I think it was well above the waist high there. Umpires missed that one. Lovely shot. It's come down the track. Caressed that over long on for 6. Bread and butter for Faisal Ahmed. It's on 19 of 8 now. Uses his feet nicely. Slow ball down the leg and another wide. Poor delivery there from Kishore. Got to execute better. Final ball of the over. It's a lovely shot through the covers there. Split the fielders. It's a poor throw, but he's done such good work. Did such good work to pick up the ball and stop it from going for 4. He just needed to do an easy throw to the bowler there. I don't know why he's throwing to the keeper's end. Just get the ball in. There's no chance of a run out. It's a good pickup, but just hasn't thought about that. Terrible throw. 2 overs to go. The score is 163 for 5. 10 balls left. Projected score is 181. Giving away too many runs in the field here. Joburg Jets need to fight these last 10 balls. Tooth and nail. Keep it down under 180. Captain wants to bowl himself a fifth over there, but he's bowled us 4. You can only bowl 4 overs in last man stands T20 cricket. The umpires let him know he can't bowl. Looks like the batsman made a little error there. The wrong batsman went to face. Joburg Jets kindly pointed it out to them. The umpires have made them swap ends. So it's Sifiso Letabo Pila running in for the 19th over. It's a good delivery. Just the one from it. That's what they need. Singles and dots. Don't mind that at all. Faisal Ahmed's on strike. He's on 20 off 10, so he can hit it nicely. Well bowled. Off. That's a harsh there. I think it went inside the line there as it went past the bat. Well bowled again. It's just the one. It's very good bowling here from Sifiso. She said it's a crazy throw there from his teammates. It's a terrible throw. Yeah, they bounced it in well before the bowler. Let's have a look at this replay. Yeah, definitely a no ball, so it's a free hit. Also the second penalty ball over, so it was 3 runs plus the run. That's huge. This is turning into a very poor over here for the Joburg Jets, and a fantastic over for the Jaipur Dolphins. Bowling 2 straight. Line and length. Should be off stump. Back of a length. That's much better. It's a good shot. Could be out though. What can Kishore do? Nothing. He helps it on for a boundary. Should have done better there. Disappointing end to that over there. It's a much better ball. Much harder to hit it. So that length and that line created the opportunity. The team didn't capitalize. So projected score now 192. The Joburg Jets had been watching. I think they've got the strategy wrong. They should have bowled out their spinners from this end. Much harder to hit them. An extra 10-15 meters this boundary. So that's a good delivery there. Tabo Golwa back into the attack. It's a good start. He's got the wrong bowler's name now, and they're the umpire, so just confirming who's bowling. He's looking for the tournament director. I think Nishan's got a little bit of homework to do with the strategizing here. Sean Rommers bowled really well. He's bowled 2 overs just for 12. He's only bowled the 2. I think he should have bowled his quicks the first 10-12 overs, and then the slower bowlers second innings, second 10. Gonna have a small break here while the umpires sort out. Apologies for that small break there. 4 balls to go. It's a good delivery, good pace. Beat him for pace. Batsman gets away with it there. Good work by Kishore in the deep. Vasejo needs to hit his lines here. Limit the damage. Another no ball. Score is 189. Good fielding by Murray in the deep. Okay, last ball of the innings here. Can he get a home run? It's well bowled. That should be the over. Umpire's making a meal of it here. It's a great delivery. Let's have a look at the highlights at this little break here.
Here we are in the second inning. Joburg Jets versus Jaipur Dolphins. Joburg Jets now batting in this second inning. They have got a target, a huge target I should say, of 197 runs. First three balls and all three are dot balls. On strike is Tian Maris, and at the non-striker's end, supporting him, helping him is Lesigo Kokohal Labana. Ashish Anjan is on bowling attack. First four balls, dot balls, and this one also was a very good ball. I guess there was no connection of the ball with the bat whatsoever. I guess it will be a leg by if I'm not wrong. Yes. So first run finally comes with the help of this leg by, will be added to the extras. First over gone, and the score of Joburg Jets is 1 run without losing any wicket. They have got a huge target of 197 runs today. Of course, when you get these kind of targets, you always get a psychological pressure free with that as well, and this is a very important match for both the teams. And this time a back foot punch towards the long off boundary. There's a fielder there. Only 1 run coming on this particular ball. Manoj Yadav is on the bowling attack in this second over, bowling the very first over of his spell. Next delivery right over the wicket. It was a half volley. He has smashed it towards the long on boundary, but fielder is there to collect it, and the batter will have to be satisfied with a single only. 197 you need of 100 balls, out of which now 92 are remaining. If we include this one as well, then it's 91 balls remaining, and you need 193 runs. Of course, the most basic thing that will be running in the heads of Joburg Jets will be that they will have to keep their wickets intact. Run rate is also an issue, but wickets are also very important. And here we see the very first wicket going down. It's a beautiful catch by the wicket keeper. He dived on his left, and exceptional catch by him. 10 on 10 effort. First wicket goes down on the very first ball of this third over. And here you see, you can join the Last Man Stands League from wherever you are watching. You can simply go to this link, that is lastmanstands.com/join, and you can participate in this tournament as well. Lesigo and Faisal Ahmed are the two batsmen now. Ashish Anjan back on attack, bowling second over of his spell. Some cool breeze around. Weather is fine, not too much cloudy. Unlike the previous 2 days, yesterday and day before yesterday, we saw some good amount of rain, but today is a very clear day, very good for cricket. Sun is out. We can see some shadows of the players playing on the ground, and this time a very good ball outside off stump. The batsman wanted to hit it towards the point cover area, but no connection of the bat with the ball whatsoever. A good ball and a dot ball. Again a similar delivery, this time a back foot punch, not a very good timing. The ball went towards the backward point fielder, and a single coming on this ball as well. This time again almost a good line delivery. He has pushed the ball towards the covers, and enough time for both the batters to complete a second run as well. Fielder was also moving slow towards that ball. He knew that he was too far, and 2 runs can anyways be completed. Last delivery of the third over, and this time he has played it towards point area deep. Point fielder collecting the ball, and it was a very good attempt for the second run. The batsman dived in the crease. He was in the crease on time. Fortunately got saved. With this double, third over is also gone, and after 3 overs, score of Joburg Jets is now 9 for the loss of 1 wicket. Manoj Yadav is looking like he will be continuing in this 4th over, second over of his spell. In the previous over, he conceded only 3 runs. It was a good over by him. Let's see how he bowls in this one. Right arm, a medium pacer bowling round the wicket to Lesigo. Again a short of line delivery. He has hammered it towards the long off boundary. Fielder collecting there. Both the batters will have to be satisfied with a single only. Now bowling over the wicket as soon as he saw right-hander batsman coming up. He switched the side, and again very good running between the wickets. They are converting singles into doubles. That's the quickness, that's the agility of both the batters. 2 more deliveries to go in this over. Manoj Yadav so far bowling good. Almost a good line delivery. Not a good timing, but still enough time for the batters to complete that single. 1 more delivery to go. Lesigo playing on 8 after facing 7 balls. Chandon playing on 2 after facing 4 deliveries. Again Chandon, as he is a left-hand batter. The bowler switched the side and bowling round the wicket. This time he played it towards the covers, and again going for second run. And yes, completing that second easily. 2 runs on the last ball as well. 4 overs gone. 15 for 1 is the score, but still so many runs are needed to be made. 182 is the need, and they have 80 balls only remaining. 197 is the target. Of course, it is not a small target, it's a huge target. Almost 10 runs per over is the need for the batting team in order to chase out this target. On second wicket goes down. Clean bowled. Gone out away. Lesigo got out. He got clean bowled, and he was looking good so far, but I guess the shot selection could have been better. It was a good length ball, went right into the middle of stump. Lesigo was looking forward to hit a pull shot on that particular ball, but could not judge the ball properly and gave his wicket away. Second wicket goes down on the very first delivery of this 5th over. 2 early wickets gone down for Joburg Jets. Not a good start for this team. Jaipur Dolphins must be delighted to see this. They have got a backup of some huge amount of runs, and at the same time they have already taken 2 wickets in a first 5 overs only. And yes, there are still 4 more deliveries to go in this 5th over. Ashish Anjan already taken 2 wickets. Nice delivery, and yes, it's a wide, leaving the leg stump behind. Ashish Anjan. He was good with the bat today and right now bowling as well. And not just bowling, he's bowling really well. This time the batsman has placed it towards the point area. Deep point fielder there to collect the ball. 1 run taken on this ball. Ashish Anjan must be having some good time in this match especially. He was great with the bat. Already has taken 2 wickets as well. Looking good. Batters are struggling a little against him. 2 more deliveries to go in this over, right arm over the wicket, and again a wide, too much outside of the off stump, way away from the reach of the batsman. Shandon and Sean Robin are on the pitch. On strike is Shandon, and this time a good length delivery, a back foot punch again towards the long off area. And with the single, 5th over also gone, and the score of Joburg Jets is 21-2. A very good spell of Ashish Anjan. In 3 overs, he has conceded only 11 runs and has taken 2 wickets. Brilliant bowling. Let's have a look at the required runs. It's 176 runs required of just 75 balls. Joburg Jets unable to keep their wickets at the same time. The run rate is also continuously going down. That's a matter of concern for this team, because run rate is continuously needed to be increased if Joburg Jets really wants to make a comeback in this game. A very good ball by Manoj Yadav. Manoj Yadav, on the other hand, is also bowling really well. He has not taken any wickets so far, but is looking very economical. Conceded only no runs so far. This is the 3rd over of his spell. 6th over of this inning going on. This time, batsman wanted to play it towards covers. Not a good connection. Ball going towards point area again for a single. This time he has played it towards covers. Again a fielder there in the deep. 1 run. And see, it's a T20 format game. 5 balls in each over. This is last man stands a tournament for you. And this time again the batsman wanted to play a lofted shot. A very good fielding effort in the deep. In the deep square leg area, to be precise. 6 overs gone. Joburg Jets 24-2. In the previous over, only 3 runs came by Manoj Yadav. 3 overs and 12 runs conceded only. Although he has not taken any wicket yet, but still economical. All these small overs continuously putting pressure on Joburg Jets. They not only need to keep their wickets intact, but at the same time they will have to increase their run rate, because the target is huge. Faisal Ahmed bowling first over of his spell, almost a short line delivery and a very good attempt to stop the ball. Starting with a dot ball. Seventh over of this inning, right arm round the wicket. A good pull shot. The ball is moving really fast towards the long on fielder. Only 1 run. Shandon and Sean Robin. Sean is a relatively new batsman, playing on 3, currently on strike, facing Faisal Ahmed. Right arm over the wicket this time, and the batsman could not connect his bat with the ball. I guess it was a close call for the umpire. Again a shorter line ball, and this time the batsman has taken the advantage of full width. It was 2 outside of the off stump. A good square cut by Sean Robin, and a beautiful 4. There was no score for the fielder to stop that ball. Finally a boundary coming after a long time. A very much needed boundary for the batting team. They need a couple of more boundaries in order to shift out some pressure. They want to release some pressure because pressure is continuously going up. Again short length delivery, this time outside edge, ball running towards the deep third man fielder, and 1 run taken. So with this single, 7th over is also gone, and after 7 overs the score of Joburg Jets is 30 for 2. Faisal Ahmed conceded 6 runs in his over. That was the first over of his spell. Now Ashish Anjan joining back, continuing his spell. So far he's bowling really well. He was brilliant with the bat, and this time brilliant with his bowling as well. 4th over of his spell. Right arm over the wicket. This time started with a slower one. It was a low full toss ball, easily picked up by the batter, and he has pushed the ball towards the long off fielder for a single. 8th over of this inning being bowled by Ashish Anjan. He's doing some experiments, and so far his experiments have been successful. This time almost a half volley ball with an angle. Batter wanted to play it straight, but not a good timing. Bowler himself collects the ball, dot ball. This time a shorter length ball, he wanted to pull it. Shandon, he wanted to hit it big, but again there was a big gap between the bat and ball. Again a slow one. He's trying to surprise the batters again and again. His each and every ball is not similar with the previous one. Last ball of this 8th over. On strike is Sean Robin, playing on 9 of 7 deliveries, and this time it was a low full toss delivery, but it was way out of the reach of the batter, leaving the leg stump behind. It was a wide, so the batter will have to bowl again. Last delivery. Shandon, again a slower one delivery, and the batter got surprised, could not understand it properly. It's a dot ball. With this dot ball, 8th over gone. Score is 34 for 2, team Joburg Jets. They will have to increase their run rate, or else things may go really difficult for them. Target is huge. A run rate requirement is also huge. But the current run rate is not looking good in comparison to what the requirement is. You can see it on your screen, 60 balls only remaining, and the required runs amount is 163. Yes, it is 163. Huge amount of runs still needed. Beginning of this 9th over, first ball, pushed it towards. There is some fumble by the fielder, but I guess the batters will not go for the second run. Satisfied with the single only. Strike back to Sean Robin, playing on 13 after facing 9 balls, and Shandon Murray playing on 12 after facing 18 balls. Shandon will have to gear up. He will have to increase the pace of the way he's scoring runs right now, because this is the need of the hour. They need quick runs. The run rate is continuously going up. They can't do much with these singles and doubles only. They will have to go for some boundaries in order to release some pressure. 58 balls, 160 runs is the requirement. The required run rate is almost of 17 or 18. Next delivery, this time a half volley delivery. He has played it towards the cow corner. A very good fielding attempt, but was not enough to stop that particular ball. Finally, a boundary comes after a very long time. Let's have a look at the replay and let's have a look at the effort of that fielder who was there in the deep cow corner area, to be precise. Let's have a look here. Yes. It was a difficult chase for sure by the fielder, but he could not save that particular ball. This time with soft hands played it towards the point area for a single. Done with the 9th over. 9 overs gone. Joburg Jets is on 42 for 2. 155 required of 55 balls. Last man stands T20 cricket. You guys can join us from anywhere. Just log on to this link, that is lastmanstands.com/join, and you can be a part of us. Last Man Stands, a beautiful tournament, a beautiful league, especially the rules that are so exciting. Nine overs gone, 42 for 2. We are entering in the 10th over. Faisal Ahmed making a comeback to continue spell. A very good ball, bowling round the wicket to Shandon, who's playing on 17. In the previous over, Faisal conceded 6 runs, which is not too much, especially considering the situation of this match and the amount of runs they have to defend. And this time outside edge, ball running forward, running towards the deep third man fielder. Single coming on this ball. Sean Robin currently to strike, and since last few balls he's trying. I can see his urge to increase the run rate, because he knows, of course both the batters know, that run rate is needed to be increased, because their team is really struggling with the run rate. Especially the target is huge and they are left with less amount of balls in comparison to the runs they need. 2 more balls to go in this 10th over. Faisal Ahmed bowling so good so far. Shandon on strike, and it was 2 outside of the off stump. It's a wide, so the bowler will have to bowl again. 1 run added in the extras. Faisal Ahmed has not been able to take any wicket so far, but has been economical. Shorter length ball, and the batsman didn't look comfortable on that particular ball. He took his eyes off of that particular ball. I hope he's fine. And if you go for a replay, yes, let's have a look at the replay. Alright, so we will go for a replay again for the previous ball. Right now, this is the last delivery of this 10th over. Short of line delivery with some good extra bounce, and he has played it towards third man area. Again, we'll have to be satisfied with a single. Only with this single, we're done with 10 overs also. And score of Joburg Jets now is 47 for 2, but they need 150 runs of just 50 balls. That's what the matter of concern is. That's what the problem is for this batting team. They will have to go for hitting, they will have to try to hit boundaries, as many boundaries as they can. That's what they need, because the required run rate is too much now. Priyanshu Gautam about to continue his spell. Second over it will be for his spell, and 11th over of this inning. So far Joburg Jets is not looking like they are about to chase 197 kind of target. It seems like they think that the target is around 100 or something, but the target is almost double of 100, that is 197. They have lost 2 wickets. They have a good backup of the remaining wickets, so I guess if they don't go for hitting, I guess it will be very late if they don't do it right now. The bowling end has been changed. Earlier it was being bowled from the commentary box, and now it is the opposite. We have entered in the 11th over of this second inning. Sean Robin on strike, playing on 16 after facing 12 balls. On bowling attack is Priyanshu Gautam, the left arm orthodox bowler, bowling round the wicket. There was an appeal, but not a convincing one. I guess the ball was going way away from the stumps, or maybe there was some connection of the bat. Alright, so it was a leg by. So the only reason is that the ball was not going in stumps. And yes, you can see it was way outside of the off stump. A good decision by the umpire. And this time a lofted shot, and he has played it towards the cow corner area for a beautiful 4. One bounce into the fence. A very good shot by Shandon. 50 also up for Team Joburg Jets, but they will have to continuously go for these kind of boundaries if they really want to make a comeback, because the required run rate is too much. They need 145 runs off just 48 balls. This time he has played it straight towards the long on boundary. No fielder was there to stop the ball. Another boundary comes up. Shandon also increasing his gears. He has already spent some good amount of time, and this is the time that he should increase the pace of his batting, because that's what his team needs. And another effort for a boundary, and I guess it will be a difficult chase for the fielder. Stopping it in the deep. 1 run on this ball. And with this single we are done with 11 overs. 11 overs gone. Joburg Jets on 57 for 2. Shandon is now playing on 29 of 29 balls, and Sean Robin playing on 16 of 13 balls. A good partnership going on, but the only problem is that they will have to increase the run rate. Runs are coming, but not with the speed, not with the kind of run rate this team requires. (140) needed of 45 balls only. We all know, we all watch cricket, and we all understand that it is not going to be an easy chase for Joburg Jets. They will have to go for boundaries, as many boundaries as they can hit in an over. And this time the ball running behind for a 4. I guess there was some contact of the ball with the bat, and that's why the ball got deviated from the line, and it was difficult for the fielder as well to stop. Let's have a look at the replay. Yes, there was an inside edge, and fielder could not get ready to stop that ball, and the batting team will surely get 4 runs now. This is the 12th over going on. Fortune favors the brave is the saying, and yes, they both are trying, and this is what is needed right now. Shandon and Sean Robin both, they will have to form a very good partnership, and they will have to hit some good amount of boundaries as well, because that's what they need. 135 or 43 is not everyone's cup of tea. This time he tried to play a late cut, not too much momentum in that particular shot. The ball easily stopped by the fielder who was there at the backward point area. 1 run coming on this ball. Syed Mukammal Ali bowling first over of his spell, right arm over the wicket, and this time the ball was too close to the off stump. It was a little low as well. That's why I guess that can be the reason, which is why Shandon could not connect his bat with the ball. Fortunately got saved. And this time on the legs, a half volley delivery. He has played it towards the wide long on area for a single. This single, with the single, 12th over is also gone. A score is 64 for 2. 133 runs required of 40 balls. Syed Mukammal Ali conceded only 7 runs in the previous over. 7 runs is not too much because the required amount of runs and the balls left are very less. So this run rate is considered to be great, especially according to the current match and the current situation. (133 of 40 balls). Looking like an extremely difficult chase. Left arm round the wicket, orthodox bowler. He has played it towards the wide long on area for a single. This is the 13th over. After this over, we will be left with only 7 overs. That too 5 balls per over. And still runs required are more than 130, 131 to be precise. Balls remaining are only 38. On strike is Shandon. They need a miraculous partnership in order to change things from here. If you get a little practical, I guess this is not something that can be done easily, as I'm repeating it again and again, because 130 runs of 37 balls, we all know, we all have some decent amount of knowledge about cricket and the way these things work in a game. Not everyone's cup of tea. 129 of 36 balls only. Priyanshu Gautam bowling third over of his spell. This time he has pulled it towards a long on area. It is a boundary. But the problem is that boundaries are rarely coming for Team Joburg Jets. 13 overs and the score is 72 for 2. In the previous over also we saw almost 8 runs. Yes, 8 runs to be precise in the previous over. Syed Mukammal Ali coming back on attack. Ready to bowl second over of his spell. In the previous over he conceded only 7 runs, which was a very good over. And this time it's an outside edge, and yes, an easy collection for the wicketkeeper as well. And it could be a double play, but batter got lucky. It could have been a chance of double play. Because I guess the keeper started celebrating. He was not focused towards this thing. Sometimes you see we all are programmed like this. We start celebrating the wicket fall, but as soon as he realized that he can get an advantage of double play, it was a little late. Third wicket goes down on a score of 72. Sean has also gone, leaving Shandon alone, and now Pete Smith is now joining Shandon, a new batsman. He may also take some time in order to start hitting, but I guess now the things are looking very difficult for Joburg Jets. Syed Mukammal Ali finally taking first wicket for himself and third wicket for his team. And a good ball by Syed Mukammal. The batsman didn't even try to play it. It was a little outside of the off stump. He's a new batsman. Will try to take some time. Although things are already looking out of hand this time. He tried to play it towards point cover area, but this time there was a big gap between the bat and the ball. lastmanstands.com/join is the link. You can go to this link and can join and be a part of us. Fourth delivery of this 14th over. A good cover drive. There's a fielder in the deep extra cover. Only one run, and I guess now Joburg Jets also know that from here they can't do much because already the things are looking out of their hands. One more delivery to go in this over. And this time a lofted shot. The ball is in the air. Can it be a chance for the longer fielder? There was an effort, but not enough to collect that ball, to take that catch. And I guess it doesn't matter enough as well, I guess, because team Jaipur Dolphins has already kind of a conviction that they are already in this match. This match is already looking one-sided now. Have a look at the replay. Not a very good effort to be applied by the fielder of the long off area. 14 overs gone. Score is 74 only. And there are 3 wickets already down. 2 runs in the previous over. 2 runs and a wicket in the previous over. Major blow for team Joburg Jets. Only 6 overs remaining. In terms of balls, there are only 30 balls, 123 runs required. It is a very difficult task even for the video game players as well. Even in the video games, it sometimes gets very difficult to score these many runs in just 30 balls. And this time batter wanted to hit a slog sweep, but not a good attempt for this kind of delivery. I guess this ball was way fuller for this kind of shot. Not an appropriate ball, not an appropriate shot to play. And this time again he wanted to play with a straight bat. Will have to go because he is now clean bowled. Pete Smith has to depart now. And Shandon again waiting for the next batter to join him. Shandon is playing on 43 after facing 38 balls. Lethabo Gulwa is now joining Shandon. Lethabo taking the strike, will be facing Priyanshu Gautam, who is also bowling decent enough today. Has taken 1 wicket so far and has conceded 26 runs. Left arm round the wicket again. Pull shot on the very first ball that he faced. Got off the mark on the very first ball. Last delivery this is going to be by Priyanshu Gautam. On strike is Shandon, 7 runs away from his half century, but the major concern is the concern of team. Too many runs required, 2 less balls left. 15 overs gone, 76 for 4. In the previous 2 to 3 overs, I guess Joburg Jets has been able to score 4 or 5 runs only collectively in the last 2-3 overs. So now even the body language of Joburg Jets is looking weak. एक मिनट. Another wicket goes down. Letheba Gulwa, who had just joined in, now will also have to depart. Going back to the pavilion, 5th wicket goes down now. Shandon, on the other hand, is still on the pitch. Let's have a look at the replay. He wanted to hit a scoop shot, but could not connect the bat with the ball. What else he could do, because this is a very painful situation for Team Joburg Jets. How can you score 121 of just 24 balls? It has been a one-sided match, not just since the beginning of this particular inning, but since the beginning of this particular match, because the way Jaipur Dolphins started hitting from the very first over, and when they scored, when they made such a huge total of 196, that too in this format, I guess, anything above 180 is a big task for the opponent team, for the batting second team. He has played with a straight bat. The ball is going towards the extra cover area. A fielder running towards the ball, collecting it. 2 runs taken already, and this is the attempt for the third, and yes, they have made it. So 3 runs coming on this ball. Good running between the wickets, taking full advantage of the weak fielding on that particular ball. And yes, 2 runs and 1 run with the help of that overthrow. So 3 runs collectively on this previous ball. Syed with his next ball. This is the 3rd ball of the 16th over. On strike was Shandon. He has pushed it towards the wide long of fielder for a single. Shandon 44 of 40. If it would have been 44 of 15 or 20, then I guess things could have been different. But this is 44 of 40, and what else Shandon could have done, because from the other, on the other hand, wickets kept on falling again and again. That was another matter of concern, another difficulty for Joburg Jets. See, when you lose wickets, the run rate usually goes down, and that's what exactly is happening in this match as well, especially when you need higher amount of run rate. Again played with a straight bat. The ball is going towards the extra cover area. Enough time for both the batters to complete double run. And taking the advantage of slow fielding with this 3rd one as well. Again an example of great running between the wickets. Both are very quick, very agile. 3 runs coming on the last ball as well. So we have seen these attempts for 3 runs twice in this previous over. And here we are done with 16 overs, and the score is 84 for 5 Team Joburg Jets. Shandon on 47 of 41. Sifiso on 4 after playing 2 deliveries only. And 113 required of 20 balls. Now we can see some breeze, some wind on the ground, and it might be an indication of rain. And this live streaming is being done by JBMR Sports. This beautiful camera work, all the replays that you're seeing, and this time it looks to be a huge hit, but very well caught by the fielder in the end. An attempt for the double play, but I guess it will be very difficult for the fielder, because both the batters were really quick, and again an example of that quick running. Shandon this time has gone out. And let's have a look at the replay. A very good catch in the deep. And there was an attempt for the double play, but Cefiso was very quick between the wickets and he made it on time. Sixth wicket also goes down in the form of Shandon. He was very close of his half century. He was probably 3 or 4 runs away only from his half century. Unfortunately got out. Of course, there was an attempt to go for a big hit. Couldn't get successful at that and gave an easy catch to the deep fielder. Nishan Kishore is the new batter, left-hand batter, currently on strike facing Faisal Ahmed. The tail ender Nishan Kishore covering all the stumps behind him. And this time an outside edge, but there is a fielder placed right at the deep third man fielder and he's standing so fine. For an instance I thought that it could be a boundary, but when I saw the fielder standing really fine on the third man area, I guess it was a good decision by the captain to deploy that fielder there. Right over the wicket, and this time a cover drive, and I guess it will be picked up easily. And look at it, can be difficult, and I guess let's see what was the decision by the umpire. Has he made it on time or not? Nishan Kishore was running towards the danger end. Let's have a look at the replay again. And I guess he is there, so he has made it on time. Good running between the wickets by him as well. I guess he was struggling a little, but somehow made it on time. Yes, good effort by him. Last delivery of the 17th over, a slower one delivery, couldn't picked up by Cefiso. 17 overs gone, 87 for 6. We are left with only 3 overs, 15 balls to be precise, and required runs are 110. No match for sure between the remaining balls and the runs requirement. Nishan Kishore played it towards the covers for a single, giving the strike back to Cefiso Lithabo Pila, who's playing on 6, currently on strike facing Manoj Yadav. Manoj bowling 4th over of the inning, and it could be a close call. The only appeal by the wicketkeeper, for sure not a convincing one, and umpire had his decision ready of not out. And this time a good straight bat, a back foot punch will lead to a single. And Nishan Kishore asking for a change of helmet, I guess, or maybe he just wants to give back his helmet. He doesn't want to continue with the helmet for the remaining balls, I believe. Maybe looking forward to hit some big hits, as we are left with only 12 deliveries so far, out of which whatever number of deliveries he play, he will try to go for some big hits. This time the ball was in the air, there was an outside edge, not a good timing, not a good shot selection, but he was fortunate enough as the ball was too far from the reach of the wicket keeper. 1 run taken however on that ball, and Cefiso is back on strike, playing on 7 of 6 balls. Nishan is now at the non-striker's end, and this time Cefiso played it absolutely straight towards the side screen for a boundary. 4 runs coming on this particular ball, 94 for 6 after 18 overs. 2 overs left, 10 balls to be precise, and required runs is something that I should not talk about. 103 runs of just 10 balls. If all the balls will be fair deliveries, then of course we all know that it is an impossible chase for Team Joburg Jets. Nishan Kishore facing Faisal Ahmed, and not a good shot selection again by Nishan Kishore. For sure, he's a tail ender. He has his own difficulties while facing these kind of deliveries by the main bowlers of Jaipur Dolphins. And he's covering all the stumps. And yes, he got clean bowled. Let me check whether he was clean bowled or whether it was an appeal of LBW. I guess he got LBW out because the stumps were still intact when he got out. Yes. That's what I was thinking. He got LBW out. There was no problem for the wicketkeeper. No confusion was there at the batsman. Nishan was standing right in the front of the stumps. And yes, only one batsman now, that is Sifiso Lithabopila, will be there as he is the last man standing. That's what the name of this tournament also says. An overpitch delivery, took an thick outside edge, and ball running towards the deep third man fielder. What the rule says is that Sifiso Lithabopila can go for a double, a 4 or a 6 only. He cannot go for a single. He will have to complete a double only, and he can get run out towards the wicketkeeper end only. And he has played it straight. A difficult chase for the fielder for sure, but as the ball went down a little, the pace got down, and we all know that how quick Sifiso is between the wickets, so he easily completed that double. He has got some good endurance level, agility is good, his quickness is good. Facing the next delivery now, and this time he also got clean bowled. So now the entire team is all out. Joburg Jets all out for 96, and they have lost this match by 100 runs. Jaipur Dolphins winning this match by 100 runs. Congratulations to the winning team. Hard luck to the losing team. And now we will be going forward for the highlights of this particular match. It was a one-sided game. Jaipur Dolphins dominated right from the beginning, and Joburg Jets could not make a comeback in this particular match. Now going to start the highlights of this match. Please enjoy.